This video, we're going to take a quick look at Georgia's offense versus South Carolina. Really the first test for Georgia and Carson Beck this year. They did a pretty decent job. Now, they scored 24 points, so that doesn't look like just an amazing job, but they pretty much controlled the game, especially after the first quarter. They had so many more plays. Their defense was pretty dominant, and the offense was physical. I think Carson Beck does a good job of going through his progression, and I think they're just going to continue to get better throughout the year. Really hard to say for a team that's ranked number 1, but they're just going to continue to get better, but I think Georgia's that way this year. They're definitely not a finished product at the moment, but they definitely showed some signs of being pretty good offensively. Right here on this very first play, the main thing that we're looking at right here is just kind of the progression of this. The back gets out. I'm not sure if this is a free release or not, but basically up here up top, they're running a slot fade here with these two receivers, and for whatever reason doesn't like it, that backer drops to it. You got a guy over the top, so he gets off of it. This back got out to shake down, so this is at least number 3 right there. He does a great job. He doesn't panic and gives him an accurate ball right there with the guy in his face. So right here, they're hot. When this backer pops right here, now hopefully you sort this out because they only bring in 4, but right there, this right tackle gets buried right there. He doesn't see that, so he's unblocked. Carson Beck has the wherewithal right there. Hey, just keep the ball out of our hand. Take your check down right there on 1st and 10, and right there got a pretty good play. Just got the ball in space to one of his guys, and he gets a first down for you right there. Not panicking, not forcing the ball. Just check the ball down right there whenever you get a little bit of pressure, and continue to move and continue to get positive plays. Not eating the ball and taking a sack. Here's another look of Carson Beck getting through his progression pretty good, and he gets all the way to his 3rd option right here on this mesh. So you got the rail there from the back, you got a mesh here, you got a wheel and some sort of a go here. So quarterback's progression typically is going to be 1, looking at that wheel, 2 right there on that shallow coming across or that mesh, then you're going to go 3 right there to the middle of the field. So right here we'll look at the progression, catches it, his eyes are here, 0, that linebacker's getting lots of width, so get off of it. Find this crosser right here, doesn't like it, taking a little bit long, and as you see as it progresses, that could have been the ball right there to 2, but he gets off of that because it's taking a little bit more time than what he would hope, and right there he gets it out. Accurate ball right there on basically his 3rd option, which is that sit. And right here again, this is not a clean pocket for him. You're getting beat right here at the guard spot from this interior lineman, and this guy's getting down around your legs as well, so right there falling into his legs, and Carson Beck still able to step through. Throw an accurate ball right there for about 15 yards. Easy throw and catch right there. Good job getting that ball out on time and just giving your guy opportunity right there and keeping your eyes downfield even though that guy's getting into your legs on that rush. Right here on this look, I think South Carolina gets a little bit lucky. He runs a slant, and basically what they're looking for is playing man coverage. When he runs that slant, he's hoping to take his guy with him, and he's going to block right there. So hopefully he chases, you can take 2 for 1. This number 3 receiver is going to go block the corner, and they're just going to throw a screen right there to number 1. So right here, as you see it snap, he's just catching it, getting it out. If they're playing man-to-man and doing it exactly what it looked like, they take 2 for 1. But right here, it looks like this guy right here is a little bit lost. His eyes are in the backfield as opposed to his man. And whenever he comes in here, he blocks there. He goes to the corner. Now it's 2-on-2 out here as opposed to 2-on-1, and they're able to come down, make a play. So right there, South Carolina, they get lucky. Georgia's obviously looking for man-to-man to run this. They flip it out there. It's a decent play right here, but on a 3rd and 9, obviously not what you're looking for unless that guy chases man-to-man. Now you're hopefully getting 2-on-1 on that corner and can get into the end zone or at least get a first down. But right there, South Carolina, they kind of zone that off. Either that or this guy's busting right there. But either way, South Carolina gets a stop right there in the red zone, holds him out, and forces him to kick a field goal. Here's a look right here with a little bit of motion. This ends up bumping all these backers out, and they're just running pin and pull to the tight end. And right here, you're getting a guy walk down. They end up blocking down, pull the guard, and pull the center to lead right there. And then these guys right here are going to scoot backside. Ball snapped. There's the guys trying to get them wide. Now, he could possibly have a chance to throw that. If this back would have stayed in the box, their numbers would be right to throw it out there, and their numbers in the box would be minus. So right there, good read, good easy read. Right there, handing it off. And as you see, as they're blocking down, get these seals. Here's the kick. Play side guard going right there. He gets upfield, play side shoulder kick. There's the lead on the backer. And now they're rolling right there in space with that pin and pull against the 5 technique there against that tight end. And creates an explosive play, gets into space. A little bit of motion, a little bit of pin and pull there to the tight end. I thought this was a pretty interesting play. They're in a bunch, motion him across. This back ends up going to the flats. This tight end goes to the corner. And this tight end, he blocks down, then he comes out late. And right for the quarterback, it just basically looks like a little bit of fake right there on that sweep. Now it's just sprint out from under center. There's the release for the corner. Here's the back, just releasing. That could be possibly just the dump right there, but instead he gets to his 3rd option there with that fullback, that delay release. Easy throw and catch right there. Gets a first down on a 4th and 1. Had a couple options there. Could have taken it to the back because right here when he releases, this corner gets tons of depth. There's nobody left. When he comes to him, be an athlete, get up and over top of him, get to your running back, but instead gets to the tight end. Gets a first down right there, and you can see what they're doing. Pretty aggressive call there on a 4th and 1. Getting the ball in space as opposed to just running downhill. And then good execution there by Carson Beck, just finding the guy, make sure you get the first down. Here's another play with good recognition, good awareness here by Beck. They're just running a bubble here with a little bit of motion. You've got an option to hand the ball off. And what he's looking at is pre-snap what takes place. And when he motions across, they bump back. This backer doesn't bump out far enough. So they're not great as far as their numbers in the box. Now, obviously here, they get a guy that gets free. Not great job here by the offensive line. Should be probably doubling there. Left guard needs to do a little bit better job of covering this guy up. Gets a bit of a slant. But right here gets lucky that the defense here at South Carolina, instead of rolling down to it, they roll back. Great awareness there by Beck. Shows the ball to the back just to get somebody to step down, and then he flips it out there. Pretty accurate ball right there on his chest. Now he's able to play. Does a great job blocking outside, and this safety, for whatever reason, is gone. Not sure what he thought was going on. Good awareness there by Carson Beck, and then, of course, an accurate football to allow your guy to go make a play for you. So here's a look right here, getting some motion. He's the flat route right here. You're getting a play action, even a pulling guard here. This tight end releases. He's trying to run this climb across, and you got a dig right here. Running a post. So right here, quarterback's looking to post first with this play action. And right here, as you see, this receiver's getting to the flat, so he's trying to take this defender underneath so now they can climb across and flood that area. But right here, Carson Beck, he actually starts his eyes to the left, not sure why. But right here, he steps up through, and right here, not a perfect pocket, but good job here by the Georgia line, just washing everything by. They don't even pick up this linebacker. They just use bodies and wash him by. And Beck does a great job of stepping through, keeping his base ready to throw. And he puts this ball on this post route right there on him. So right there, as far as looking at the trajectory of this ball, instead of throwing this thing up over the top, that the corner is on his back. So he says, hey, I got to throw this thing more on a line. Let my wide receiver use his body to shield it, just like he does right here. So good job understanding that he's open right there. There's no help in the middle of the field, but put it on him. So now he can use his body to protect the ball. And right there, good catch by 5. Good accurate ball. Understanding the leverage of the DB. The DB is over the top. So right there, you got to put it on him and let him run and use his body to shield it, and that's what happens right there. Good awareness. Good job understanding the leverage of the DB and where he's playing, and then allowing his wide receiver just an opportunity to use his body to make something happen right there, which is what he does. I thought this was a pretty interesting look right here. They get somewhat lucky. This defensive end jumps outside because they're running inside zone that direction. No chance for the quarterback to read C-gap. Right here, the end jumps outside, so now they're creating just a huge wash, moving bodies right there. Running back straight downhill, and he bends to the backside C with nobody blocking the backside C. So right here, in jumping out of the way, and these guys getting up on those backers allows this to happen. Now, good job there by the running back, playing some momentum, beating 46, an unblocked defensive end, and he beats him to the end zone right there. So just that slant, jumping outside by 46. Obviously, they probably did this early in the game and had some success, but right here it comes back to bite them. They run themselves out of a play and allow those guys to work up to those backers. Running back does a great job playing momentum, gets to the end zone right there for a big touchdown in the third quarter. Right here you can really see it. This guy jumps out of the box. Now there's only 5 guys left, and he's even able to work up to the safety right there. So takes themselves out of the play, and right there you can see lots of movement horizontally. Now he's able to walk up to that linebacker. Once this guy jumps out of the way, he goes straight up. Running back scrapes it as tight as possible so that he gets away from this unblocked end. And he walks in the end zone right there. Safety can't even make him miss. Looks like he almost gives him a high five right here as he walks into the end zone. Another good design right here. You're a bunch, you're an empty, and you bring this guy acting like it's a jet sweep or something like that, and you just run this screen back here. All this tackle does is he goes inside like inside zone, and then he releases to kick. So right there, fake it across, try to get these guys to work that way just a little bit, and of course that back over the top of him is working hard. Tackle, guard, release. Right there you're going kick, you're going alley. In that center, somebody's probably rat killing backside, but right there, easy throw and catch. Fakes it across the shoulders down, step back. Accurate ball right there. You want it on that upfield shoulder so now he can roll into it. There's the kick, there's the lead. He has to work back to that defensive lineman, which is fine. Gets the kick on the corner. Now they're rolling in space. Just another great job, seeing there's no underneath coverage whenever they motion across. So let's go ahead and throw that screen back, which was very successful right there. Anytime you can do that on a 3rd and 5, get a free completion. Just right there, if you stop at 3rd and 5 and that guy's playing that far off and you can get a tackle out there in front of him, take that every single time. That's what Georgia does. Easy first down right there against South Carolina's defense. Right here again in bunch, you're getting that motion across again, play action, and all you're running right here is you got a post, and this guy's working across on a dig or some sort of a climb right there. Obviously you got a flat route there from the back. So lots of moving parts right here. He's flat route over there. You got a post, you got that climb, you got pretty good protection, good play action, and then of course when you can run the ball, there's lots of stuff going on right there where they're having to step up. And right here, great anticipation, throws them through that window, not over backers, allows them to continue to run. So really easy read right here. Safety plays way off, so now he finds two, the guy crossing, throws it through a window. Now they're rolling in space. So right there again, play action, and Carson Beck being comfortable with a great protection. Just a 6-man pro, and then guys going to the flats on both sides. High-low that safety. Good strong throw through a window. A laser. Puts it right on his chest. Really accurate throw. Carson Beck and his Georgia offense, they're continuing to roll. They're able to kind of get it rolling there in that second half.